Oh, I don't need to be up there yet. We'll save that for later. That's going to come in a little while. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome back to the first Thursday of December, which makes that members night. And yeah, I'm kind of excited about this month. This month is going to have a lot of really different good elements for the chat for everybody involved. I'm proud to say that next week we're gonna have we're gonna be. Yeah, I'll just show you. Heck, next week we're gonna be firing out one of these to somebody that's that's been here for a hot minute. But yeah, we're gonna have Buckle Boy on, and we're gonna talk relics. We're gonna talk a lot about more than just what this book holds, and when somebody creates something like this, it shows that they have a love for something, that runs deeper than just going out and digging holes every week. So that ought to be a lot of fun. After that, we've got a Christmas metal detector to give away, compliments of one Mr. Higgles. Brian B. Higgles has donated a metal detector for me to give away in here, and we will run that one through here and through Facebook. Appreciate that. And then who knows what for the end of the year. So I'm really excited to kind of get going again, because I'm starting to push forward and get my groove back on doing live streams again, trying to find new and inventive ways to let's reclaim some of the old audience that's no longer around and keep it exciting for everybody that just keeps coming in, week after week, hanging out and stuff like that. We'll start by saying hello today and get a little bit of chat going. We have, just for everybody's information, we have 3 giveaways tonight. One for the basic entry level members. That is already locked into place before the chat. So if you were just gifted one of Papa Rouse's 5, that will carry over to next month. But thank you, Bill, for that gift, by the way. Second of all, the top tier members, I'm changing the amount on the gift card. So if you're top tier and you win this time, check out and see what the new gift card looks like, where it's going to have a higher monetary amount on it. So I'm excited to be able to do that as well. And then we're going to have a third just for anybody that's in the chat today. So if you're in the chat, be sure to hang out till the end so you can find out if you win an Amazon gift card. The rules of that are simple. Must be present to win, must leave a chat within 60 seconds, be a public subscriber. That's all I ask. So 3 guaranteed giveaways tonight, which is kind of cool. We did really well last week on the likes. If people roll through here tonight and smash it again, if we get 100 of them. Last week we ended up, between both streams, horizontal and vertical, we ended up with like 130 something. So I'm just going to go back to 100. We'll say if we get a smashing 100, we'll add another card in. And also, and I don't really care about this one, I set a super chat goal for an extra gift card at the end of the day. Not really so much worried about that one. I just set it to set a goal because I was clicking on buttons. But anyway, back to the beginning, and we're going to start about it. Right there is Here I Am, MSPF, Make Stupid People Famous. Patrick was the recipient of the Knocked metal detector last week, and he is excited about making some videos. I'm going to post his link in the chat right now if anybody is interested, and just going over and checking out Patrick's channel. He's from my local area, and him and I have gotten, fairly chummy over the years on here on YouTube. But very excited, very grateful winner, which you don't always see grateful winners. So I appreciate you, Patrick. I hope you enjoy the metal detector. Cannot wait to see what it looks like with you making some metal detecting videos. J. Paul was also a superstar last week. J. Paul donated an Amazon gift card to on Thanksgiving. If you don't know Jay, he's a definitely an original guy, but his heart is always in the right place. He likes to have fun and joke, and everybody check out Mr. J. Paul. He cares about cleaning up. He does a good job of environmental cleanup. My buddy Kevin, Lakeland, Florida. What's up, my friend? Thank you so much. Papa Rouse liked and shared. If you want to help the channel, first and most easiest way to do that is like and share. That goes further than just about anything. If your friends become my friends and we're all in here hanging out together and we're all like-minded to some degree, it's fun. If we all love treasure, it's fun. I changed my handle, Tom Kingery. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see what it's going to be next. And good evening to you, my friend. Ringo and Czar. Oh, snap. 1 second. I absolutely got to answer this text message. Unos. All right, back to that. Sorry about that. Ronnie's in the chat. County seat, Ken and T. What's going on, y'all? Thank you guys very, very much for stopping in. Definitely appreciate you. Old Pelon, hello, sir. Hashtag Thirsty Thursday. Man, you know what? You type that hashtag into YouTube search, and I'm a long way down the list. There's a lot of cool Thirsty Thursday stuff that's out there, though. Miss Torchy, hit the thumbs up and share. Very important. Hit the thumbs up and share it out. I appreciate you. It is always the best. I like to see who shows up after the fact because I can track a lot of that stuff. If you didn't know, you can track through your analytics where people come from. And it's quite interesting to see sometimes. Let's see who else we got. Miss Amethyst. How have you been, my dear? Long time no see. Thank you for stopping by. Been around here for a long time, and I do appreciate you. What's up, Qbot? Hey, just so you know that my friend that actually won the detector last week lives pretty close to where your neck of the woods. So maybe a detecting buddy is really close there. When for those of you that didn't know, I was going to try to head down to Qbot's. She has a 1915 area property, 1920. But the week that I was available to go down, the nice days I were working on my house. The rest of the week, it was pouring down rain, and I didn't go anywhere. But Make Stupid People Famous, which is Mr. Patrick, is really close to your neck of the woods. Or close. You guys are closer together than me. Kenneth Bird, what's going on? Hello to you as well. There's Patrick right there. Mr. Brian Ollier, thank you, sir. Tyler Vineyard, welcome. Thank you so much. Miss Amanda just chilling. Hopefully you're doing well, Amanda. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Who's next? Who is next? Ringo and Czar, welcome. Thank you. Most all of you are entered tonight, so switching over. Don't want the vertical. I absolutely love it because I really do like the vertical. It's an option. I like for people that are on their phone. Sometimes it's a better option, I think. And you never can tell. You might get lucky and actually meet somebody decent in the vertical. If any of you if any of you that are in the chat have came here from the vertical and intend to be around, that's really cool. Leave it in the chat so I can read about it. It's like, much better. Yeah, I'm a widescreen guy too, but I find myself on that vertical format a lot more than what most people might think. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit, maybe as just not necessarily a tech talk, but have you noticed the difference between like YouTube vertical shorts and live streams and TikTok vertical live streams and vertical shorts? Super different. Facebook Reels, super different. Instagram Reels and Facebook are very similar, but I feel like TikTok and YouTube are way different. It seems to be, it seems as though people find a lot more viewership over there. Ronnie, what's up? I'm going to get through here a little bit. Reading the chat as I go if there's anything interesting in there that we should chat about. There's Johnny Small Pepper right there. The man, the myth, the legend. Johnny brings over a great audience. You know what? It's really easy to relate to his audience, even though it's a totally different group of people. I mean, a lot of us are the same. I think we have that same group mentality right there. That whole treasure hunting group is kind of falls in line with what he does. He's looking for just certain people on a, let's say, a honorable moral level. He knows what he's looking for in his chat, and a lot of those people do translate well over here. Show me Chris, what's up, brother? Driving home. Hey man, be safe. Hope you're doing well. If anybody didn't see it, Chris bagged him a buck not that long ago. So he's probably got some deer jerky that he should be sending me soon. I don't know if that's actually the case, but I just put it out there. Let's see. What do we got? JSP is a little fired up today, saying hello to everybody. What's up, Josh? How you doing? What you and your mama up to tonight? Did you get the computer figured out? Speaking of the devil, literally, no pun intended. There's Miss Angie right there. I entered her chat the other night with very ill intent. For those of you that don't know, I'm hashtag Team Rick. So if you want to join me in that thing, especially on Tuesday nights at 8:00 when she goes live, I am definitely hashtag Team Rick. Hashtag Team Rick, because I got issues with Angie. Just saying. Hashtag Team Rick right there. Poor Rick. Silver Wishes is a new member. Thank you so much, Silver Wishes. I appreciate you. Mystic Librarian, welcome. You know what? And don't take my busting on Angie too serious. It's all in good fun. Yo, what up, Keegan? Welcome. I have a lot of fun doing it. Let's see. How close are we to the bottom? Mr. Ken Barrick, how are you, sir? Fuzzy Sasquatch with the 2 bones. Happy Thursday. It's in the freezer. I don't know, man. I haven't got a chance to play much Phasmo lately. I'm kind of feeling the urge, though, just so you know. Just so you know, feeling the urge to play some Phasmophobia. What's up, Drew? Thank you so much. Appreciate you saying hi to everybody in the chat. Let's go. I'm trying to get to the bottom. Angie and Rick have no idea why I would have been offended. How can somebody offend Johnny Small Pepper? I don't think that's possible. There's a good one right there. Miss Mandy's Candy in the chat. How are you doing, my dear? Been a minute. Not really. I see you pop in. Little Penny Coins is out there somewhere. Welcome. Let's go a little faster. Lucky James Eller's in the chat. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much. Marty, how are you doing? Marty Verstal, thank you. DK1 Detect, welcome. A lot of you guys just chatting out. Johnny says, please share the stream out. Smash the thumbs up. Let's get more people exposed to me. Oh, thank you, Johnny. I will rephrase that just a little bit. Let's get more people exposed to our community and kind of show them what we're about as a group. Johnny, I appreciate you, my friend. Yep, there you go. Patrick is in Harlan, Kentucky. It's a 90-acre missionary and camp with a bunch of old abandoned coal mines. Never detected. I won't. Alone. Bears and cats. Harlan, Kentucky. Bears and cats. And when you say cats, I know what a bear is. Like bobcats. Is that what's down there? And I know you got a nice dog to go with you. But yeah, going out in the woods alone in some places is not necessarily the best idea. Happy Bears, welcome. Thank you, Suzanne. I do have intent on making my way down that way, probably if we get a nice day in the winter sometime. But I definitely wanted to come down and say hello. And I definitely want to go that way to see Patrick. So I'm going to get through here to the bottom today. It is so tough to get to the bottom sometimes. Yeah. So, and there's another good point. If you are not a very adept at editing, the vertical format is super easy to clip your shorts. So if you want to clip shorts from your live streams, the vertical format makes it super easy. It really does. And that's another great reason to try it. Yeah, there you go. That's another growing avenue. A lot of people will put YouTube up on their big TV because everything is smart now, and then they still use their phone to either chat or to just text and do other things while they're watching. So yeah, you're not going to hurt my feelings if you're here to support. You turn me on the big screen TV and you go back to chatting on your phone. I don't mind. HD Chevrolet, long time. Thank you so much, sir. Was late. How do you enter the giveaway? Well, Happy Bears, just so you know, if you are, I can't tell on the StreamYard chat, but if you're a member, you're already entered in one. And the other, by just chatting in the chat, you're entered for an Amazon gift card at the end of the night. What's up, 5 Mile? Good to see you. Decided a couple weeks back that having members night's great for the members, but you want to have something for everybody else too. So that's why we decided to add them in. Thank you, Susan. That's right. That's right. I'm glad Bill sees it too. Angie is a mean. Have you ever seen poor Rick? Poor Rick can't get more than 2 words out before she shuts him down. And you know what that means, right? He's scared. He's scared to talk. Angie hit him with a broom. Wayne's been a member for 34 months. Bless you, my son. I appreciate you. About to send my head. Got a new monitor and gonna have to take my computer and monitor to get checked or something. Oh, sorry, dude. Let's go to get to the bottom here. Patty D, one of my favorites. What's going on, Odyssey? Oh, I did a skit like him. I saw. Shows that you're addicted to his channel. You know what? It's addicted to his personality. Johnny has got that personality. And it's not a bad thing. A lot of good folks go through there. A lot of people that's channels that I love, and I go over there just to see who's showing up and check them out. JSP says mountain lions. Dude. Tyler says bobcats. You know what? I've seen those cats in the wild. I don't want to mess with them. Much love to you, Miss Patty D. Hopefully you and the family are well. Uncle Dave, these 227. Welcome, sir. Dropped in Forgotten Jeff. Welcome. Hashtag Monday Digs, y'all. Can't think of a better place to sit and watch videos and hang out with all of your best friends. Thank you, James. Appreciate you. Happy Bears. Welcome. And that does get me down to the bottom today. I am like salt. I like salt. I'm not supposed to eat a bunch of it in wedge shorts. Heck yeah. So thanks you guys for being here today. It's getting close. We will run the Treasure Fam race first. Going to roll through here and check on a couple of things because I did something that I didn't want to do. Let me get this thing lined out here. And we will check on a couple things and see how that's going to roll out. Right there. Nope, not you. Not you. How about right here? Yes. Let's make sure that that's correct. It is. All right. Got that squared away. Refresh that. And let's go right here. All right. Well, so you know what? The family's always growing. And the thing about the family is that different times of year bring in, I've learned over the years that certain people are YouTubers in the wintertime. Certain people are YouTubers in the summertime. I feel like there is 2 to 3 distinctive audiences. And I feel like that, early fall and early spring is usually like early spring brings in the people that are ready to get out of the house, right? They've been in the house all winter. They've been cleaning their coins, cleaning up their metal detecting fines, and they're ready to get out. And then, so they're like, hey, I want to figure out what's going on. So they stop in and start hanging out in the chat. And then they'll hang out until they get digging. And I know there's some people that once they start digging in the ground, you don't see them again until the fall again. But some people, I think a lot of people watch YouTube in the summer. Yeah, look at that. Always busy in the summer. Definitely. For me, the best thing for that is that I plan my travel early, and then I basically I'm pretty even keeled all year long. I spend the same amount of time outside in the winter as I do in the summer, maybe a little less, but I arrange my hobbies as such. I'm obsessed with metal detecting. I watch all year round. And that's the funny thing, right? This little community here, uh, and I'm not talking about the whole community because this is only a very small part of the community. Uh, always, it's a very, very minute part because, let's be honest, there's people that don't like everybody that's here. There's people that's here that don't like everybody everywhere else. If everybody loved each other all the time, which kind of would be cool, uh, you know, it just, everybody doesn't hang out in the same crowd, right? We all have a little bit different tastes. And so, this is just a microcosm, just a little itty bit of what this community is or could be. So whenever somebody says that they're addicted to metal detecting, obsessed with metal detecting videos, they probably can watch as many as they want. People they will never get a chance to chat with, talk to in any of the live streams, because a lot of people just make videos and they don't talk out. The thing about here is it's an opportunity to make real family members and friends, to make plans, to go out and find somebody to dig with. And I'm I'm super stoked over the family that I've created from here. One in particular, right there, Mr. Iron Antler, and his amazingly awesome detectorist wife, Miss Risha, who just sent me a message, and I don't know what that could be. I gotta see what Risha sent me because it could be good. I'm usually not allowed to tell though, but what it does. Oh, glad glad I don't mind being on the TV. That's good. Hey, that's a good place to be. Um, I wish I was prettier. That might make it better. Uh, Thank you though, Miss Risha. But yeah, you know, there's just a lot of different areas within this community, and this is just one sector of it. So we come in here, we try to take care of who's ours and what's ours, and we try to make an enjoyable, cool atmosphere to hang out and chit chat. Lots of I'm always really pleased. There's lots of good people. Um, for those that don't know, and I got my first set of travel plans booked. So I do get to go back to St. Croix this year and visit the Wootons again, um, which my wife and I are completely stoked for. That is that's our first return vacation, going back to the same spot for a full vacation. So we're going back down there this year. Can't wait. The other thing is that decided that I was going to help Yankee Down South detecting with Florida Hunt 11 to some degree. Haven't decided exactly how much I'm going to help, but definitely going to put some sweet in the pot if you go down there for that event. Um, I just felt the need to get involved with something, and I wasn't planning on going back to the dig stocks anytime soon. So I thought I would jump on board because Greg is a really nice guy. And of course, Angie and Rick are going to be down there. And I know a lot of people, FL Thunder and Charlie and those guys are going to be at that event. And I thought that would be a really good way to start my detecting season because it'll be in February. And so I'm going to put some effort and some elbow grease into seeing about helping with that. Um, we might do a couple giveaways for an entry fee for if somebody wants to go. by the end of the year or so. I'll talk to him about that. If anybody's interested in going down there to detect, I will give away and put up a maybe 1 or 2 entries before it's all said and done. Might be something really cool. If you guys are interested, please let me know. How you're stuck having to put up with Angie? Well, I got to tell you, Josh, you're not stuck having to put up with her. You could always just reach down to your belly, find that little thing called that umbilical cord, and you could just cut it and run. You have that option. I mean, I know she's a pretty quick grabber. I see Rick can't get very far away, and she grabs him up. But you could escape. Yeah, Happy Bears, good channels only. I appreciate you. Oh, look at that. Team Risha. Uh-oh. It's on now like Donkey Kong in here. Listen. The second that James got her that special metal detector, the second he got her that, he was put on notice that she was going to go out and dig just as good, if not better than him. And I'm sitting here on occasion, right? And my phone will blow up. I get to see the competitive finds, right? Them two are in competition with one another. And I think it's amazing. I wish I could get my wife to join in and go out, and I wish she could and do some of this with me. It would be an absolute blast. But watching them two compete and get under each other's skin, it just warms my heart. I watch YouTube videos, metal detect. I have magnet fished recently. I went digging at a dump with Hot Mess, Saw, and Gypsy Jules. That had to be awesome. And there you go, Miss Patty D. Just think about it. How did that become possible? Right? A lot of times that you sit back and you think about people that you could have met or meet on the internet, and everybody has to enter that equation with a little caution, right? You don't know exactly who people are. You really don't know until you actually spend time with them, right? It's really hard to not everybody's transparent. We'll just say that. So to be able to hook up with Alicia and Miss Gypsy, that should have been a good day. I've got to spend time with Miss Alicia at Hot Mess, and she's a sweetheart, absolutely sweetheart, and just as good-hearted as they come. Anytime you get an opportunity to go out and dig with somebody in the community, vet the process, make sure you're good with and comfortable with it, and then go do it, because everybody is a ton of fun. Everybody I've hung out with, I've had a good time. First guest on Snowbird Metal. Is that a threat, Angie? Is that a threat? What's going on? Seems to be on a different account there. I will change that one over when I get to YouTube. And I work on it to get to the bottom. As of right now, that is the plan. I've got some stuff that I'm going to definitely help Greg with, and the plan is to go. Yes, sir. I need me some Florida in June or in February. I just haven't done any events, and I wanted to do one at the start of this year, and I just felt like that was a good place to go. What up, Rocky? Good evening to you too. Thank you so much. I'm neither here nor there, but I'm also everywhere. I would agree with that statement, Jason. Every time I think you've disappeared, I see you again. So it's really cool. I go back through the history of my channel, and one of the people that's been here the longest is Jason. There's several others out there. I don't think they're in here tonight, but Mr. Mark, the Berg Hunter, Marquita, has been around since the very beginning. Metal Detecting SWPA, that's Matt. He's been around since the very, very beginning. Clark's Cove Detecting, they've been around since the very beginning. Everybody had very complimentary or encouraging advice when I started making videos, and people like that you just don't forget. Andrew is in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Cool. How you doing, brother? Hopefully you're finding some treasure. Alicia is an absolute doll. Brian says smash the like. I'll check the likes here in just a little bit as we're getting ready for our first race today for the Treasure Fan members. So those of you that are here, be sure to check with me. It is an upgrade. I haven't found time to either metal detect or watch YouTube videos. Well, Wayne, you're kind of watching YouTube videos right now. You're on YouTube and you're watching. But I get you. This weather's been crap. I posted on Facebook on the Ohio River History page a nice landscape photo, and it was full of snow. Listen, Risha, you guys ought to go. I'm getting mine. That's my next agenda to make my travel plans for there and get everything set up. And I'll be talking to Angie and Rick about it. But that is definitely next on my list. That's the first thing for the year I have to get done. They need electric tip metal shovels for metal detecting digs in the winter. Yeah, heated shovels, right? Melt the ground. Hey Brian, hey there. I got brand new gold pan and classifier, and in Gold Country, but it's too cold. I got some more panning gear that I could give out at some point too. I still have a lot of it. Since I've been part of the community, I've learned a lot, made amazing friends, and met Roe Diggin, Rachel Jersey Ray. Hopefully, be able to meet a few more, but I've already met y'all here. Yeah, that's the bad thing is my trips to Texas are pretty much over. I used to my favorite part, besides going to see my father-in-law in Texas, my favorite part of going to Texas was going down to hang out with Kay Madison. Kay's digging it. Her and I are good buddies, and I love going down to see her. And we're not making that trip anymore, so it really that's one thing that does kind of suck. All right. Oh, right on. Since that is such a small community, and that is where we're getting ready to go. Since that one is the new one all the time, and it's the big one, which I appreciate, I will get you set up. That is the plan for next year. I'm going to spend one whole year primarily focusing on members and membership content and giving those folks the opportunity for everything first. It's going to have a lot. It's going to let me do different things with the channel without really messing myself up. within the algorithm. A lot of it's going to stay private to members. That is definitely the goal. Next year, I've been doing the membership boot camp and listening to what a lot of different channels and different areas have come up with for ideas. January 1, I'm going to start implementing and doing things a little bit different. Some of that I'm going to hold tight to the vest until then, but just because I want to get it out there and try it out first before, because we share ideas around here. I want to see how it works out and see if it does make things, if it helps improve the channel, especially from a YouTube standpoint, but we'll see. But we're going to run that first race right now. And that is the very small but elite Treasure Fam group. These folks have priority most of the time, and we're going to always be shouting them out. Make sure I didn't miss anything. That's awesome, Randy. I look forward to it. There's a lot of people that I haven't got a chance to hang out with. Randy, I would like to. Papa Rouse, I'm sure Bill's going to be going to that event too. He's a Floridian. All right. Think I got it ready. I do. Let's share this one up. Gift card number 1. Email address is going across the bottom of the screen. You do not have to be present to win for membership races. This one is the small group. Shut up the volume. There we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Let me find something of my own music to listen to, just so we can listen to something for a minute. Let's see. Perfect.
Just happened. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song.
This is not a Christmas song. But we're in December. Christmas is coming. What are you going to buy for Christmas this year? I know there's some little ones out there that want some special gifts. 20 seconds to go. Cavalry Relics is a camel refrigerator. Hanging on to the lead, but barely. Silver Wishes and Expressions of the Outdoors. But here comes Hoppity hopping along. DIB Charlie. Uh-oh, Charlie. Get it, Charles. Mr. Charlie digging it back is the winner of the day. Charlie, yell at me. Sooner or later, you're another one that's bad about cashing gift cards when I send them. Real Deal Magnet Fishing 2. Hello, guys. How are you doing? All right. Charlie is the winner today for that group. Man, I don't know. I don't know who the lucky one is in that group. The lucky ones don't cash gift cards. That's how it works. But yeah, good job, Charlie. Nice to see you. Get the dub in here, and I'm sure I'll hear from you soon. Stop screening. Yeah. All right. We just got a few more minutes to go. Actually, less than 10, and we're going to run the big race for an Amazon gift card. If you do win, just email me from the email address that you purchase your Amazon from, and I will send a gift card to that email, and it'll go straight into your account. Easy peasy. It's the best time of year for gift cards. You can go buy Christmas gifts for your friends. Awesome. I noticed that George on another channel. If you don't notice, if you go to my personal Facebook page, George always sends a link to his videos on there. I don't mind it all the time. Every weekend, go check out Real Deal Magnet Fishing. Good folks. Whoa. Whoa. Got me a Manicore. That's awesome. I like the Manicore. I'm just I felt like that time frame Mind Lab went through that cash grab phase. I felt like they were just trying to throw out as many things at once, and I think they released all them detectors right before people got their Manicore. So people pre-ordered the Manicore, and then they released the what is that Xterra, and then the 7 and the 900. I felt like it felt like really weird how they did that release. I felt like the people that pre-ordered the Manacores kind of got screwed over a little bit, but I like the Manicore. I think the technology is just getting better and better. Can't wait for Legend 2. Yeah, Legend 2 coming. I will get one. And just so you know, of all the places that I can go to buy metal detectors, I will probably buy mine from Mainly Dirt Fishing. Just to keep that clear, that's probably where I will go. Because I know Rob will give me the best price I can get out there. I'm sure he will. All right, we are closing in on that time of day for the second race, and then we will draw the Amazon gift card winner, and we will be out of here probably right on an hour this week. I had a long week of work. If you can't tell, I look kind of sleepy, kind of droopy eyed. Dang it. Let's see. What does that mean, Patty? Size comparison. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Patty's shooting off a couple photos. Here, I'll just show them really quick. It's pretty nifty. I love decorative things like that, just so you know. Oh. I don't know where I'm headed, Patty, but I'm just going through your pictures you sent, I guess. Patty sent me a lot of photos over the years, if you can't tell. Is that all Patty's? Yeah. Yeah, the one's called a mystery piece, and I'm not exactly sure what that is. It looks like a yeah, look at that. Andrew says I'm hard to impress. Those are neat. Definitely cool. Yeah, that's definitely something. It's got a unique look to it. I don't know what it came off of, but it's really cool. It's got me scratching my head. Andrew, I have that's a tough one there. I just don't know. That is a cool find. Just so everybody really wants to know, and then the other thing about next week is we will do this. If you have got, and we'll save that for Patty. I'll save that for Buckle Boy next week, right? We'll let him look at that and see what he thinks. But he is pretty much the regional expert on relics. For crying out loud, he wrote a book, and I'm going to give away one of those books next week. That's a good value. So I hope everybody comes in and has a good time next week. Learns a little something from Buckle Boy. I'm going to do a little bit of prying. I'm going to find out. What fueled that drive to identifying relics, because he does a really good job at it. I've stumped him though. I sent him a picture of a slide buckle that's got some eagles on it that he can't quite figure out exactly what it is. We're not sure, but I thought I kind of got him that day. When I picked up those books. Also, if anybody's interested in buying one of those books next week, if you buy it while we're in chat next week, I'm going to pick up shipping. So that'll give you a chance to save about $10. So if you want to buy a book from Buckle Boy next week, I will pick up the shipping. So that would be if you want to buy a Christmas present for yourself or for somebody else through him, that will be a little Christmas present from me to you. So that is next Thursday, the 11th. So be ready to. I might let that one go a little long because depending upon the conversation, I have a feeling that it can go a little longer because I got a lot of questions for a relics expert, and I'm going to beat him with a stick trying to get the answers that I'm looking for. I'm a relics nerd, by the way. And speaking of Buckle Boy, not that I'm trying to veer anybody away from his book, but when going through, and especially when trying to identify buckles themselves, this is my book of choice right here I use. It is a very, very good book showing different designs from different countries. I've used it several times to help people identify buckles. We figured out where they came from. It was really cool. There was one instance we found a German buckle from like the 1600s, the design, and the family that owned this farm was German. So it really kind of tied things together a few years back. Listen, lady, been very nice to you. And yes, I'm just a nerd. Oh man, I'm a big nerd. I like a lot of stuff that would classify me in that area, and I'm proud of it too. So no big deal. I need a nail book because I get a ton of nails. I probably have 200 to 500 square nails that I've saved and boxed up. Josh, I would tell you that, yes. As much as I want to say smack her upside the head, A, it's going to do no good. That thing's made of concrete. And B, I would never tell anybody to smack their mama, no matter how annoying she may become. Yeah, better a nerd than a dork. Although dork is much more fun to say. See, there you go. Since I found all you amazing people, I became a history nerd, and I didn't like history in school. Do you know what? If education was not only book taught and through reading, but you were handed something that was real and a part of it, and you could apply it to real life, makes learning a lot better. Don't you think? So I'm telling you not to hit your mom, but my head is nodding in the direction that if you really feel you must, what happens in that house probably going to stay there. But listen, I'm just going to let you know that crazy lady, if she starts swinging back, she may not only smack you one time, she may beat you till you fall out of that chair. And I'm not advocating violence on any end of it. The slap idea was yours. Well, you can be a nerk then. I'll take it. I love it. Bro. The Nerds movies were pretty fantastic, right? It's like the Bad News Bears go to college, right? They find a way to beat the rich kids or the spoiled kids or the athletes. In real life, Lewis from Lambda Lambda Lambda. Oh shit. So tonight's chat will be deleted as I don't want to be a part in a domestic investigation to why Angie just got smacked. And here's the other thing about that. Angie, if you take it, I'm gonna lose respect. You better beat that boy for it. Clap your hands, everybody. Everybody clap your hands. Man, I haven't watched those movies in a long time. But it's time. I can't waste any more. Without further ado, all right, it's ready to rock. Let's do the It's Not a Christmas Song again. I really enjoyed that.
Happened. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. My neighbors compete to see who can put up more blinding lights. The kids all wish away the month 'cause they want presents in sight. This year had me so mad. I've been bad,
go.
is sitting under my tree. I think
Oh,
that
no.
my Christmas has died. This is not a Christmas. This
Where'd it
is
go?
not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas.
Dude, if I just did what I think I did, I effed up. Oh, I effed up. Okay. So those of you, I don't know where we were at. Let me go back and see. Holy smokes, what did I do? Okay, we'll fix this. Here's how we're going to fix it. If you are a member and you are in the chat, I just did something really bad because I was looking for something else in my tabs and I closed the wrong tab. So we're going to fix this. So just give me 30 seconds. Also, make sure that if you're in the chat that you talk, because the Amazon gift card is getting ready to go out. And then we're going to do it in two different ways. Members first. So if you're a member and you're in the chat, we're going to do, hang on a second, I got to get this set up because I screwed up because I can't just reload that race. So if you know that you're in the members program, and I'll be able to double check just to make it real easy. Here we go. So for that second race that I don't know who was winning, and this is me. Type into your chat, screw up if you are in the membership program. Sorry I'm late, but I is here now. Type in screw up if you're in the membership program. If you're in the, especially if you're in the entry level, I will double check it. I'm going to draw in just a few minutes. So you know what? And I may just even open it up today. So get them in there. I'll double check to see if you're a member, and then we'll go from there. We're going to draw out hashtag screw up. Oh, bro. Here's something you can get computer lessons from Minardo in order to avoid things like this going forward. Listen, I'm prepared, Wayne. I come in this place every single week, especially on members night, with both my races done. Write in screw up in the chat. Watch this. Here's how we'll do. Okay, just go. Let's get there. I'm going to double check to make sure you're a member if you win. If you're not, then I am going to spin it again. You have 2 minutes to type it in. And that doesn't, and even if you're in the upper echelon, it still counts. You got a chance to double dip today. I see a bunch of you that are in. We're going to roll this thing here at the end of 10:05. It's 10:04 right now. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate you for 2 months. Oh my God. There was a lot of people in that race. I might do a free one on Monday just for S's and G's, an extra one for members. Actually, I think I will. All right. 30 seconds. 15 seconds. Much love. Hashtag Team Rick. Hashtag King Rick. $10. Okay, getting ready to draw this bad boy before I screw it up again. You're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to make sure that whoever put in is a member. 3, 2, 1, go. Let it be somebody that I know for sure, so it doesn't take me very much work. Yeah. I won my own members race. No, it's because I typed in screw up on the thing. Drawing again. That was cool. Normally I would just pick somebody, but since it's for members. Jeff dropped in forgotten. Let me verify that you are still or are in the members category. First and foremost, make sure you chat within 60 seconds. Jeff, drop me a chat. I say dropped and forgotted. Oh, there he was. Right there. 10:07. You're good for that. Let me do my verification here to be prompt and on time and do it the correct way. Does anybody else have a problem when they go to their members list, looking at members, and when they scroll down, the list wants to reset to the top? Makes me mad. Cannot figure it out. There you go, right there. I see him. Dropped and Forgotten is in the entry-level program. Congratulations, Jeff. Make sure you send me the email address that you do Amazon with to the email address scrolling across the bottom of my screen, and I will get you your gift card maybe tonight. All right, we got one more giveaway to do. Let me go through and check the others. Let's see. Thank you, Jeff. Had a really good time when Jeff was on as a guest again the other day. We had a lot of fun. I'm having technical issues now, so that's really nice. There we go. All right. Going to do the last one here. It is set right there. This is for anybody that was in the chat today. So all you have to do is chat and you are entered. I count 59 entries, so that's pretty cool. Make it 60. As Olin Borden sneaks in at the last second. Thank you, sir. Rick says chat. being a smart butt. Got it. Share the screen. And also, I want to say thank you guys for hanging out tonight for a successful members night. See you guys next week for Buckle Boy and a chance to win that beautiful book. Here's your share screen right here. 60 entries, ready to rock and roll. Thank you guys so much for being here. We will be done by 10:15 as I promise. Also, hello, Mr. David and Jenna. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And that new baby. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Peace out. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. MD4 Cash 05S. You have 60 seconds to claim. Starting. That gives you an extra second here while I'm starting my timer. Because I'm done a really good job of getting it lost. Oh, good deal. Right there. Send me your email address to the email address that you do Amazon with, and you will receive a gift card in the email. The email address is going across the bottom of the screen. Just drop me an email, tell me who you are, and then I will send it back to that email address. I don't think I've ever sent you anything, so this is kind of exciting. Well, you know what? It gives them time to chat, and then that way 60 seconds is a little longer than 60 seconds, dude. Just saying. You're most welcome. But don't be like Jersey Ray Diggs and don't open it. Spend it. Use it. Because I see that too. If I send you a gift card, I know if you use it or not. And that Rachel, she is horrible sometimes about not spending gift cards. You're most welcome. Stop the share screen. Email address is going across the bottom. If you were a winner today, you have to send me an email from the gift to get your gift card. No, I'm not going to win my own giveaways. But next week, Buckle Boy, we're going to have a good time. Yes, you. Did you see how I wait, really fast, Rachel? Did you see how I beat your area? Getting through the first part of that with no weapon. Hopefully you did, because it wasn't fun. I'm kind of stuck a little further along down the way. Also, got a new game to play this weekend. It's called Let's Scream Together. Anyway, it's going to be fun. Groups of 4. So come over to the gaming channel, youtube.com/Papa Bloods, and watch me over there sometime this weekend. Much love. Good evening, Ed. Thank you for chatting, Ed. We'll see everybody on Monday. Congratulations to members. Yeah, I got it. It took me a little while to figure it out, Rachel, but I did. Ken, thank you so much. You all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Enjoy your weekend. Much love and out.